Might have to tape that camera down again. Alright. Check to make sure my mic is on today, which it was not yesterday. Once I find a good position for that camera, I'm going to staple it to the wall. Alright. So, what we have here today is just an idea that I'm throwing around, and I want to explore it a little bit. So, I've always loved these dominate monster type effects where you gain control, and I've been looking for a place to fit Ovar, the all form in. So I figured, let's play with some of these new cards. I'm gonna try out True Polymorph. I don't know if it'll be worth anything. So we've got Ovar, we've got Mind Flayer. So basically, we drop Ovar or have a Mind Flayer in play, and we want to make copies of the Mind Flayer. Take all of our opponent's stuff. I mean, why not, right? So we get the Mind Flayer in play. Ovar helps add to that. We have glass pool mimics that will also be able to come in and copy guys. We also have Dragon Turtle to slow down the aggro matchups. And I thought, I haven't used Thieving Skydiver, so if nothing else, we'll use it to go steal somebody's treasure token. But it will also give us the opportunity late game to grab somebody's Asika's Chariot. There's plenty of equipment and other artifacts kind of floating around the format. So I'm hoping that this card will do us some good. I'm running 3 copies of Reject here. I'm not sure about this slot, and so we've got 4 You See a Guard approach to put hexproof on our creature, and if we have Ovar in play, we make a copy of that creature as well. And then 4 copies of You Come to a River, so we can return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand. And if we have Ovar in play, we get to make a copy of that creature as well. I believe, yeah. Or we can give it a +1/+0, and it can't be blocked. That's kind of a meh to me, but I like to have the balance effect. And that lets us recast our Mind Flayer if we need to, or reposition our Glass Pool Mimic onto something else, and True Polymorph to turn one of their big dudes into something small, or inconsequential. Either way we look at it, target artifact or creature becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature. I figure we can get some usage out of that. For 6 mana, it's a lot, and this spot probably needs to go to something like Alrund's Epiphany. I'm running 2 Jawari Disruptions, which those go over here. That's our other counter spell, and 2 copies of Seagate Restoration, just in case we have a need to try to draw cards. Other than that, we are running the Snowland package with Hall of the Storm Giants and Faceless Haven. And I believe that with Ovar in play, I'll be able to make copies of Hall of the Storm Giants or Faceless Haven. So let's jump into the action and see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to. Shenanigan. Unfortunately, this format is so riddled with these high-end aggro decks right now that this may be a little too slow. And that's just my honest opinion. Like, the time for this deck may not have come yet, but I'm going to try to make it work. Alright. So we've got 2 rejects and 2 dragon turtles. It seems like a good keepable hand. No 1-drop, but we don't really have a 1-drop. I'm thinking about running a null in here. Alright, there's a goblin javelineer. So these rejects are gonna come in handy. They'll help slow this guy down. Yeah, we don't want you having any more goblins, sir. I'm sorry. I think I can afford to take another damage coming up, and I can always flash a dragon turtle in. Alright. I think we need to keep building our mana up here, so Mimic's just gonna have to come down like that. We'll reject that guy. Alright, all the storm giants. So we'll be able to cast Mind Flayer next turn. No attack. And we'll take his Bandit Lord next turn. So let's tap down the Fireblade Charger and see if he still wants to attack. Nope, he didn't want to attack. Okay. I feel like this Mind Flayer is probably going to get blown up. So instead, so we're going to take his bonuses away from him. There you go. I want a protective spell before I activate this Hall of the Storm Giants. And we can activate it on our turn to block some of these goblins, I hope. What do I want to do here? I think if he's going to have a burn spell, I want him to have to cast it on his turn. You can't really activate that guy, so... Okay, there's the Ovar. Oh, I wish I had something to go with Ovar. We'll just make a big giant and Swing in with those guys. Put him in a position he has to block. Alright, so he gets to pump his goblins this turn. Yep. Alright, so he's got a little bit of extra there, but we're going to throw you in the way. Okay, well, so there we go. We took care of goblins, which I was kind of worried about these aggro matchups, but goblins is kind of like not the best of the aggro matchups. True polymorph came in handy. So that was good. Turned our opponent's best creature into a not so great creature. Waiting on another game to start in here. Alright, we're up against Nestor. 3 lands, Dragon Turtles, Ovar. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll start off with the Hall of Storm Giants. So this guy's got the Witherbloom sleeves. Let's see if he's playing Witherbloom. A lot of Shimmerdrift Veil being played. Do I want to get a presence on the board here? Playing green. They don't typically play too many artifacts. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this guy down. Yeah, I'm really not sure where the sudden interest in Shimmerdrift Veil came in. I guess for mana fixing a little bit. In search of greatness. Okay. Well, while you're searching for greatness, I'm gonna hit you. Let's see what you get in there. Nope. Just using it to scry. Circle of Dreams Druid. Okay. So it's going to let him have a 4-drop next turn if I leave it on. So let's just going to reset you. See, now I'm not too worried about it. I mean, hopefully I'll draw something. Okay. Cleric class. Okay. So we're gonna swing in here. Get our damage in. And we're gonna pass turn because we can always tap down whatever he's gonna drop. Okay, so Toski comes down. That'll be a fun target to take. Probably should have tapped down the druid. Okay, so we're gonna tap down the druid. Sentinel joins the table. Alright, do I want to make another dragon turtle now? I believe so. Okay, so we've got this dragon turtle ready to go. They don't have anything I'm really worried about. We've cut out his ability to make extra mana. So let's just go over with the thieving skydiver. Okay, prosperous innkeeper. So now I can steal that treasure token next turn. We'll tap down the Toski. Okay. Still looking for that next land here. So what do we want to keep tapped down? I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Opponent's going to draw some cards. Opponent's at 6. Put the skydiver into play just to have the extra blocker and the extra flying damage. Makes more scoots. Okay. I think we just want to go ahead and tap that guy down again. cancel that. I'm not sure what the reasoning behind the Circle of Dreams Druid is here. Alright, so what do we want to take from our opponent? Maybe the prosperous innkeeper? Yeah, I think so. Let's take away his... Actually, no, let's take Toski. Let's draw some cards. Yep, and he's out of there. So this seems to be working okay. I mean, I've had worse creations. I'm going to take it into a ranked match and probably get my face kicked in. But it's worth a try, right? So let's do this. Let's see how it does in ranked. Proof of concept is there. Like, it does do what I want it to do. Alright. So we're gonna put that down first. And then we'll put Hall of the Storm Giants next. You obviously, if you have the choice between these two cards, you want to put down the one that doesn't bolt you. You want to put it down in that configuration first. It's just a thing, right? Alright, what do you got for me, opponent? Foretell. Okay. Glass Plum Mimic is no good yet. Another... okay. These are probably Poison the Cup. In which case, Disruption's no good. Yeah, you can just chill out there. I can always give it hexproof if I need to. But I kind of want to save that for my flayer. We'll see what my opponent does here. Blood Chief's Thirst. Is he really that important to me? Oh, come on, Arena. Nah, I'm not going to fight over it. He's not that important. because look at that. We're going to get another one. Boy, Arena, you are running slow. Alright, we're going to put down the glass pull mimic. And end our turn. Okay. You behold that multiverse. I wonder if that's what his other card in hand is behold the multiverse, or other foretold card. So my opponent's not really playing creatures, so I mean that saw it coming? Yeah, there you go. So we'll go ahead and attack. Nope, nope. We'll go ahead and die. Yeah, I wish I had we're gonna have to have some way to bash through Miss Onyx over there. Yeah, we're gonna reject Mordekainen. You're not getting him back. Yep. You want a -3 again? Probably has blood on the snow ready. Nope, flunk. This is a really bad matchup for me. Now we can still protect it next turn. Like, I don't think we have enough. Yeah, we're just gonna get out of here. That is a bad matchup for me. And you'll have those bad matchups. Like, that's obviously a matchup that's targeted against creatures, which is something else that I'm also targeted against. I'm also looking to prey on the aggro decks. I'm just doing it in a different way than the Dimir players are, and there's nothing wrong with the Dimir shell. Actually, it's really good. All right, we're gonna keep this. We got some action, some action. Alright, looks like we're up against another black deck. So this might be a skeletal swarming. Yep, this is going to be a skeletal swarming deck. We'll just get that guy out there, see if he's got some removal. Do we want to trade? Oh, yeah, we'll go ahead and trade. So he could be the skeletal swarming. He could also be a tokens deck or a counters deck. Grakmaw, okay. So we have everything we need here. It's yeah, we're gonna take some damage. You gonna play the skeleton? Yep, that's fine. Alright, I see no reason for us to put the disruption down yet. Let's see what kind of removal you got there, sir. No blocks. Probably made the mistake. Yep. Crippling Fear, he's going to call skeletons. Grakmaw goes away. He gets the Grakmaw. I'll take the token and attack. We gotta get that down eventually. Okay, so this ought to be fun. Let's take your skeleton. Take one of your spiders. Yep, he's out of there. So when it works, this deck works really, really well. It's not a good matchup against Dimir, but it is a good matchup against other creature decks, or, you know, decks that do creatures. This could be really good in like a Simic shell. This idea of Ovar plus the Mind Flayer and just spells that target the Mind Flayer. Or you could even try to do it in like a blue-white Magecraft deck. It would also work. So we've been on for a little over half an hour, which is about how long I usually do my videos for. So what we're going to do here at the end is we are going to open this pack, And as always, as we always do at the end of my streams, I like to open a pack if I've got one. And if I don't have one, I'll probably buy one, just so that we can always open a pack at the end. This seems to be a thing that I like to do, and I do enjoy it. So sorcerer class, maybe we'll build something around sorcerer class or one of the other classes next time. Excuse me. And if that's something that you would like to see, leave a comment. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment in the comment section. Send me a whisper here on Twitch if you're watching on Twitch, and give me some suggestions for something that you might want to watch. I'm glad you spent your lunch break with me, or in this case your afternoon break if you did, or whenever you're watching this. Please join me again. I'm on Twitch 3 days a week, Monday through Wednesday, usually around lunchtime, but because I work evenings, that tends to vary a little bit. So we will see you all next week. I might be on to stream a little bit during the weekend if I have time. I'm a farmer and building out a tiny house, so I have a lot of stuff to do on my weekends, and I like to spend time with my lady. So we will see you all when we see you. Please like, subscribe, follow me, do all those things. I like it all.